Hello everyone, so I usually don't talk about politics outside of Ireland, but a lot of people have asked me about this and I've been very interested because it seems like Downing Street was just the fucking nightclub, let's be fair. It must be the new nightclub in London because the amount of parties and the amount of whatever you call it, cheese and wine celebrations is like literally one for every day of the week. And obviously it's the Metropolitan Police investigation next Wednesday. But I want to talk about the Sue Graham report. It was supposed to be out this week. It wasn't out. Basically, the police investigation. Because again, I might as well say it straight. I think the Metropolitan Police, are defending Boris Johnson and trying to save him. In other words, by doing a police investigation all of a sudden when the report's nearly finished, and saying that the report can't be published publicly. And basically holding the report back from being seen because I'm sure that report would say about all the times they broke the COVID rules, they broke every one of the rules under the sun. I didn't know this was a party. I didn't know it was a party. And the excuse way before that in December, I never was at a party. I never was there. There was no such thing as a party. And then I didn't know it was a party. Like that was the excuse that came out of the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom. I didn't know it was a party. Like, what more do you need? Like, what more do you need to know? But yeah, let's just be fair. We've seen one civil servant, high up civil servant in Downing Street basically laughing at the public saying we're fools, more or less. That they could do whatever they want and they couldn't be held to account. But yeah, the Metropolitan Police are probably just, I would say they're nearly conspirating to before the cause of justice. Because fair is fair. Many people across the United Kingdom, across Ireland too, were brought up on COVID charges, were false charges. Again, there was no need to bring them up on these charges for leaving their houses, for going here and going there. They have every right under the sun. And again, if the politicians can do it, again, if that was you or me, the cops would probably battle us around the road and probably put us in prison. But these fuckers, they get off it. But again, I do take two in other words, because they are putting in legislation in the House of Commons. They're trying to sneak it in the back door when everybody else is focused on this. And it could be kind of distraction. That they're bringing it up and there's all in the media and everything like that, they're going nuts about it. It could be trying distraction because they're bringing in the stops and search bill in the United Kingdom, which can basically stop anybody at any time in X, Y, and Z. And then they're bringing in other legislation which infringes on human rights. Again, maybe they're just trying to distract the public, hold the coward the other way, so the public don't look that way, if that makes any sense. But yeah, what I mean to say is, they need to go, or they need to go. And it's simple as that, they need to go. Boris Johnson needs to go, and the West of them need to go into a prison cell, perhaps. And the same with the Irish government here. We need to put them all in prison cells. All the TDs and everything. We need to throw them all into prisons, to be totally honest with you. I think it suit them down to the ground. I think we can release the prisoners and let them put the politicians in the prison. Because I think the prisoners will be more well behaved than the politicians, let's be honest. But yeah, more confuckery, let's be fair. But yeah, I do think the Metropolitan Police are covering for Boris Johnson, conspirating to cover before the cause of justice. Because we all know, especially in Ireland here, we know about the Garda Síochána to keep us of the peace, and the love protected the Fianna Fáil fellows and Fianna Fáil friends and X, Y, and Z. We all know that. Cover up, to defend the politicians, they go out of their way, they go above and beyond to defend our political elite. But anyway. Isn't it a great country? It's a great world we live in, where nobody in power is held to account. The media is spinning narratives like it's going out of fashion, and then the public are left wondering why we exist, for these fuckers. Thank you.